Hello.
Yes, we are hearing you.
Good night, everyone. I'm sorry. Saint Vincent land, so beautiful, with joyful hearts we pledge to thee our loyalty and love, and vow to keep you ever free. Whatever the future brings, our faith will see us through. May peace reign from shore to shore, and God bless and keep us true. Haruna fair and blessed Isle, your mountains high, so clear and green, a home to me, though I may stray, oh heaven come serene. Whatever the future brings, our faith will see us through. May peace reign from shore to shore, and God bless and keep us true. Our little sister islands are those gems, the lovely grenadines upon their seas and golden sand, the sunshine never beams. Whatever the future brings, our faith will see us through. May peace reign from shore to shore, and God bless and keep us true. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shafika. Well done. Special thank you to you also, Miss Lawayne, who did the, sorry, yes, Miss Lawayne, who did the prayer for us earlier. We really want to thank the ladies for stepping up this evening and volunteering themselves to do various items during this graduation ceremony. Because without them, even being the graduates and even they being the individuals doing these items in between the ceremony, we would not be able to have a ceremony this evening. And so we are going to continue with some of the talent from the Rural Women's Farmers Academy, SVG, and we are going to now ask Miss Angeline Powell to grace us with an item. Angeline?
Hi, good night, everyone. Good night. Agriculture is all our business. Agriculture is a part of all of the culture. Whether you're a farmer, a producer, a provider, a processor, a customer, or a consumer, agriculture business is all our business. because we are all a part of it. Agriculture is vital to our society. Without agriculture, how are we gonna feed the family? Agriculture provide money for mommy, daddy, and them picnic, and help reduce poverty and inequality. Agriculture is about getting the products from production to the consumer for consumption. Agriculture business has so many facets to it. It consists of ranching, farming, marketing, conservation, agro-processing, production, management, investments, youth involvement, community empowerment, creating employment, business development. And we mustn't forget record keeping, because without it, you won't know how your business is doing. And like everything else in life, agriculture has its challenges, like climate and consumer taste changes, technology advances, and the value chain processes. We need to add value to our products so that they can make more money for us. We must identify the actors, the actresses, and the activities that move the products from the field to a meal, and endeavor to add value to the chain so most profit we can gain, either in researching, producing, marketing, or supplying. So let's all be like the clock and keep going, because agriculture have to keep going. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that presentation. Agriculture is definitely all of our business, and Angeline couldn't have said it any better. What she actually did for us, she basically summarized quite a few of the courses that they did during the Rural Women's Ag-cademy. She touched on sustainable agriculture, she touched on agritourism, she touched on quite a few of the courses, and I really want to thank her for that, because initially during the period of the courses, there was one of the facilitators had requested a similar activity like this, and she was more than welcome that open in order to facilitate this. So I really want to thank her for that. Without further ado, and continue with the calendar, we'll now move to the welcome address. Now, Mrs. Caitlin Karu Afifa, is no stranger to us. The founder and executive director of Helen's Daughters comes from a lineage of women farmers, shall I say farm girls. After observing the lack of support for and acknowledgement of women farmers like her grandmother and the other women who raised her, Caitlin was inspired to provide training and support for women in agriculture. Caitlin previously worked at the United Nations in various capacities, covering gender inequality in peacekeeping and political affairs. Through her work, she noticed the need for stronger grassroots interventions and advocacy for the Caribbean. She has a BA in political science from the University of Puerto Rico and an MSc in international relations. She is a one young ambassador, the recipient of the 2018 National Youth in Agriculture in St. Lucia, a Thought for Food ambassador for the Caribbean, the first ever English-speaking Ashoka Fellow in Latin America and the Caribbean, an MBE recipient for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, and the youngest and first Afro-Caribbean ICA Goodwill ambassador. She was featured in Forbes magazine Island Innovation Series, which highlights innovation in sustainable development for rural island and remote regions. Let's proudly welcome Ms. Karu Afifa to the mic.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Mrs. Matthew Duncan, and congratulations, graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, it's truly an honor and a pleasure to be here as the Executive Director of Helen's Daughters and to celebrate another graduating cohort of the Rural Women's Ag-cademy. Together, we stand on the precipice of a new era in agriculture, a future shaped by the passion, resilience, and ingenuity of the remarkable individuals before us. Before I proceed, I definitely have to start with thanks to the graduates for trusting us and believing that we could take you through this agricultural journey. To our esteemed members of the Board of Helen's Daughters, your unwavering dedication to our mission has been the guiding force behind our collective efforts to empower women in agriculture. Your vision, leadership, and unwavering support have paved the way for the success we celebrate today. To our dedicated facilitators, whom some of which I am seeing online today to celebrate you, and mentors, whose tireless efforts have helped nurture the talents and ambitions of our graduates, we owe you a huge debt of gratitude. I speak on behalf of the graduates, I believe, when I say that your guidance, experience, and unwavering commitment to excellence have been instrumental in shaping the lives of the next generation of agricultural leaders. And to the exceptional staff of Helen's Daughters, who work tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure the success of our programs, our projects, and even ceremonies like this. Your dedication and passion are truly inspiring, team. But in particular, I want to highlight and extend my deepest appreciation to our program coordinator, Mrs. Latoya Matthew Duncan, who, though not St. Vincentian, has been with you through the thick of it all. Her leadership, her dedication, her passion speaks volume, and her commitment, most of all, to the success to each and every one of you has been instrumental in the success of the Ag-cademy. Your tireless efforts have not gone unnoticed, Mrs. Matthew Duncan, and we are immensely grateful for your invaluable contributions. As we reflect on this momentous occasion, it is impossible to ignore the rich tapestry of history that surrounds us, particularly in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. For centuries, agriculture has been the lifeblood of our Caribbean nations, sustaining many persons, generations of St. Lucians, Vincentians, Kittitians, and so forth, and shaping the cultural fabric of our societies. From the fertile soils of the mainland to the lush valleys of the Grenadines, your islands have long been blessed with an abundance of natural resources, from the cultivation of sugar, cocoa, bananas, and other crops that have not only sustained the economy, but also enriched our traditions and our heritage. Yet amidst the bounty of our land, we are also faced with our fair share of challenges. In your case, building back up after a volcanic eruption, or hurricanes and droughts to economic upheavals and global crises, the resilience of you as a people has been tested time and time again. And yet you are here today, through it all, showing your perseverance, drawing strength from shared history and your collective determination to forge a brighter future. Today, we celebrate the achievements of you graduates, allowing us to reaffirm your commitment to building a more sustainable, equitable, and resilient agricultural sector. We honor the lessons of the past, embrace the opportunities of the present, and chart a course towards a more prosperous future, not only for all Vincentians, but all CARICOM nationals. To the graduates, I offer my truly deepest heartfelt congratulations. Every time I see a graduating cohort, I'm truly excited. And most of all, I'm excited at the connections and community that I see grow within the WhatsApp chats, and also most of all within the field visits. Your achievements are a testament to your talent, your dedication, and your indomitable spirit. As you embark on this next chapter of your journey, know that Helen's Daughters stands beside you, ready to support you, empower you, and champion your success. In closing, let us remember that the seeds we plant today will shape the harvest of tomorrow. Together, we can cultivate a world where every single woman has the opportunity to be a driver for success within her family and her community, where every community has access to nutritious and bountiful food, and where every dream has a chance to flourish as a result of it. Congratulations, graduates. The world awaits the brilliance that I have witnessed. Your creativity, your innovation, and most of all, your boundless potential is infectious. And thank you on behalf of Helen's daughters, on behalf of the board members, some of whom I've seen here, like Miss Mishka Edwards, on behalf of your program coordinator, Mrs. Matthew Duncan, and of course, on behalf of myself. Thank you for inspiring us all.
Thank you very much. As usual, your presentations are always extremely inspiring, not only to women, but also to any individual listening in the audience who not only have a passion for agriculture, but also believe in taking projects or organizations higher. Thank you very much for your welcome remarks. I'm sure the ladies are extremely pleased to have you here and to actually have you impart such words on them. In continuing with the agenda item, we'll now move to the facilitators' remarks. Now, remarks to our women's farmers academy graduates will be made by none other than Miss Sam Alex, facilitator for nutritional marketing. This extremely important subject has ignited a lively debate. On one hand, it is important to understand the industry's level of responsibility when promoting an inappropriate diet. Now, there is no denying that the nutrition industry is one of the fastest evolving and developing industries in today's time. And as a brand involved in the diet, weight loss, health, and nutrition industry, you have to be quick on your feet with your marketing and advertising strategies to get noticed by health and fitness enthusiasts. NIS Optimum is Latin for nothing but the best. Miss Sam Alex encompasses this. Owner of Healing Foods, Inc., and a pioneer in well-healing foods, she is also an astute businesswoman with a background in marketing and customer service, as well as a vast background in indigenous herbal foods and nutrition. By educating our farmers on the nutrition of their produce, we know that by extension, they will be educating their consumers to make healthier choices. It's a win-win. Ms. Sam Alex, the mic is yours.
Mr. Michael Dalton of the Technical Specialist IICA Delegation in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Renato Gums, Chief Agriculture Officer in the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Ministry of Agriculture, Mrs. Kathleen Carew Afrifa, Founder and Managing Director of Helen's Daughters, fellow facilitators, students, supporters, and friends, I bid you a pleasant good evening. Today, I am honored to address you on behalf of all the facilitators who poured their knowledge, insights, experience, and wisdom into you over the course of the 7-week St. Vincent Rural Agriculture's Ag-cademy 2023. I would like to start by extending a heartfelt thank you to my fellow dedicated facilitators and Helen's Daughters staff. Without you, this program would not have been a success. Their unwavering support and guidance has been nothing short of remarkable. I would also like to honor our Managing Director and Visionaire Extraordinaire, Mrs. Kathleen Carew Afrifa. Her passion, hard work, support, and commitment to the development of agriculture and women in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the wider region is outstanding. The St. Vincent Rural Women's Agricultural Ag-cademy 2023 was indeed an incredible platform where students learned from the best of the best in their various fields of expertise. You learned how to farm sustainably with Miss Mishka Edwards, and you delved into the exciting field of agribusiness with Miss Nisha Glasgow. Miss Theodora Morrill taught you the great importance of food safety and how to implement those principles into your agribusinesses, while you also learned the commercial enterprise of agritourism with Miss Shanna Brandon. Miss Telly Ono ensured that you acquired the financial literacy skills and knowledge that you needed to dot all your I's and cross all your T's, so to speak. Last but not least, you learned how to market your produce and agri products effectively by using the nutritional benefits with yours truly. To the students, and I speak on behalf of all the facilitators, we are proud of you for showing up and making the effort and doing the work week after week of class to participate in this program. We know you had to juggle work and motherhood and studies and other responsibilities, yet you made the consistent and concerted effort to take advantage of this valuable opportunity that you were given. To those of you who have not launched your business, the Women's St. Vincent and the Grenadines Agriculture Academy has given you a strong foundation to take the confident leap into your own farming business or your own agro-processing business. And for those of you who are already practitioners, whether you are practicing farmers or maybe you are an agro-processor, the 7-week program has strengthened and reinforced your foundation and knowledge, which can only result in more excellent business and farming practices, and by extension, a more successful and lucrative agribusiness. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening.
Good night again, everyone. Like I said, I'm sure nobody, at least nobody, was not impressed by the words that was just departed by Miss Sam Alex. I think she's a really inspirational speaker. I myself, who is actually a nutrition profession, who actually is inside the nutrition profession and nutrition, a nutritionist at that. I learned so much during the sessions with her, and we know nutrition is one of those controversial topics. So sometimes you do get, when you hear other persons speak about it, and you have to open your ears wider, especially after being in that profession for quite a while. Well, Sam Alex definitely did that for me. And so I really want to commend her for all of the hard work, as well as the other facilitators. Each were extremely unique in their own way, and they definitely brought their A game. So I really want to thank them so much for inspiring our ladies and for never, ever giving us, what shall I say? I don't want to use the word boring, but every single session was so fascinating. The 2 hours technically went by so quickly during those sessions. So facilitators, I really want to thank you so much. We truly appreciate you guys. In continuing with the agenda item, we'll now move to the next item, which would be greetings from the Ministry of Agriculture, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Now, these greetings will be brought to us by Mr. Renato Gomes. Now, Mr. Renato Gomes is the Chief Agricultural Officer for the Ministry of Agriculture, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He represents his country not only locally, but also abroad, and is extremely committed to promoting agriculture in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and at large, regionally, globally. Now, Mr. Gomes foster not only the areas that look at sustaining agriculture, and this is not just because he's a civil servant and he do it as a job, but he's actually an agent of change, and he tried to make agriculture something that you have to sweat for. However, it is still something that is achievable. So we really want to thank Mr. Gums for joining us tonight and bringing us remarks on behalf of the Ministry of Agriculture, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Mr. Gums, you may take the mic.
Good evening. I assume you're hearing me right?
Yes, we are hearing you.
Good evening. Protocol having been established. On behalf of the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry, Fisheries, Rural Transformation, Industry and Labor, I first of all like to commend Helen Daughters Academy for doing such great work in helping to build the lives of the rural women. I also want to congratulate the graduates for being so committed, not just to obtain a certificate, but being so committed to personal development and committed, in my opinion, to the agricultural sector. I want to emphasize one thing, though, is that I would like to see a greater collaboration between Helen's Daughters and the Ministry of Agriculture. I don't think that is fully established. And from tomorrow, I will be reaching out to the head of the organization locally. I think the organization had a major role to play in agricultural development in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And when I first heard about Helen's Daughter, it was about 3 or 4 years ago, I think. But I must admit, I'm amazed as how the organization has progressed. I always look for sustainability in organization, and sometimes it's not forthcoming. So I really want to commend Helen's Daughter in that regard also. The last thing I want to say is that I'm a believer in sustainability, not only sustaining the organization, but sustainability of agriculture in general. If you listen to me anytime I speak, I always speak about our land use policy. I always take the opportunity to speak about it. I do not like the idea of seeing a farm exist today and then by next year it's gone into housing. I keep stressing that, and I hope that Helen Daughters will contribute in this regard and make some contribution to ensure the sustainability of agriculture throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So I just want to commend you all and thank you all very much for the opportunity to be here tonight. And I look forward to working with the products of your organization. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gums. And like I said, I think I forgot to mention that he's also a straight talker, which he definitely did tonight. So we are definitely going to look forward to that conversation and look at collaborating more with the Ministry of Agriculture, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Thank you so much, Mr. Gums. We truly appreciate your words as well as the promises. Well, let me not say promises, but ways in which we can actually build agriculture more in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Now, in continuing with the agenda item, we are now going to move on to an item by another graduate from the Ag-cademy. Told you we have talent. And so tonight we are going to invite Mrs. Phyllis Primus to give us an item, please. Thank you.
Good night, everyone, graduates and all. Hold on, a phone ringing. Hello, sister? Yes, you call. Everybody hearing me?
Yes, we're hearing you.
Yes, we are.
Yes, mommy told you. Yes, I was on an online training activity. Yes, what you mean? If I'm not making them pick me tea? Yes, I don't reach home, y'all. It took me so long to get van, but I say me ain't missing out on Helen's Daughters, SVG Rural Women's Academy. Something so girl them change it from academy to Agri-Academy now. Yes. Sister, stop it. You think it's like long time days? when you have to go evening classes, girl, no. I join in on Zoom and do my thing. And the children even get to hear the information too. Even my husband. We are talking about fronted. Yes, me know me fronted, thanks. Yes, I saw the thing on Facebook and I sign up. Girl, I ain't regret. I ain't miss a beat. After all, it's about what you eat. Sister girl, there are so many opportunities in agriculture. We can explore it. What you talking about, Dora the Explorer? Girl, what you saying? Girl, we did so many things. We're wrapping up with financial literacy. No, me ain't gonna sit too long. We already did nutritional marketing, intro to agritourism. Girl, the one that spark a debate. Let me tell you something. When you hear the facilitators start talking about, they show this clip with people in the mountain and how they have restaurant and the cooking from the garden straight to the pot and all kind of thing. Girl, opportunities there to explore. Anyways, yes, I have some ideas I want to share with you so you could partner with me, I've been looking on Amazon and I saw a dehydrator. I think it's so they call it, a one-to-one. Well, after we did the nutritional marketing and the other thing, we did do a group session. The thing come out so good in here. We want to powderize some products. But I will talk to you about it. Yes. No bother with that. You don't too tricky with yourself. Mommy don't tell me you're going to send barrel for Easter. Sister, all I want you to do is go on Amazon and check out how much for the dehydrator. No, me really want too much thing, because we still have food from the Christmas barrel. When me want, let me tell you, me have a list. I want some seeds, all kind. The non-GMO one, and if you could find organic. Some little hand tools, gloves, 2 nice water boots. What you mean? Me want to go and gardening a style? Some deckies pants and some long sleeve, girl. Sun hot down your phone for true. Hello, sister? You still there? Why you gone so quiet on me? Hold on. Sister, me really need the dehydrator. Look on Amazon here. What you mean if me serious about this everything? Girl, sister, I am taking my gardening to another level. And I really need to explore some of the opportunities that we learn about. Wait, sister, you break up. Hey, now, wait. Me know, you have to go just now. Wait, you see the hat where you send for mommy? Sister, put one in the barrel for me. What you mean? Hold on. This one here. Sister, it fit me. You have provide good shade. You see this one here? I want one like this. Take a screenshot for me now. So you're going to remember. Girl, I moved from a kitchen gardener to a farmer. Yes, you get the screenshot? Don't forget the hat, I need it. Screenshot it so you will remember. Yes. All right, I have to go put my phone for charge. The class going to start just now. Sister, I am now a farmer. Yes. And put any little thing too. Don't forget some long sleeve. Okay. All right, thank you. That was my sister. Girl, sister. Sisters who are there, thanks for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this wonderful group for the past months. It was truly a journey. and I take my hats off to all of us. Thank you.
Mike Job. Mike Job. Fabulous. See, I told you we have talent. Awesome. Awesome.
Thank
From
you.
the prayer to the singing to the poems, now to the skit, we have even the actors. That was fabulous. So, Phyllis, when we call you up, just know why we are calling you. If it is something that where you don't have to put on your hat or your Dickies pants, no, it is to help us with something to that extent, looking at dramatizing a little bit more of your acting. Thank you so much for that. We truly appreciate it. Job well done. Job
Thank you,
well
everyone.
done. And I think it's an awesome insight to go into the next agenda item that we have for this evening, which is our keynote address. Now, our keynote address will be done by Mr. Michael Dalton, a technical specialist for the ICA delegation in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Now, the agriculture industry serves as the backbone of human civilization, providing sustenance, fuel, and materials that shape our everyday lives. From crop production to livestock management, the sector is vital for global food security and economic stability. In this interconnected world, the importance of networking within the agriculture industry cannot be overstated. By fostering collaboration, knowledge sharing, and innovation, networking plays a pivotal role in driving the sector forward, enabling farmers and farmers, researchers, suppliers, and policymakers to navigate challenges and capitalize on opportunities. The agricultural industry and the power of networking. Cultivating success together. This is just a few that our guest speaker has to offer. Mr. Dalton is the technical specialist at the ICA delegation in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He falls within the ICA representation also in the Eastern Caribbean states. He is an agriculturist with over 32 years, employed in various positions as an agricultural technician. Prior to joining ICA, he was employed at the Ministry of Agriculture in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, where he was employed in various roles over 23 years, including agricultural extension, plant propagation, and program monitoring and evaluation, not to mention administration. His professional qualifications include a diploma in agriculture from the Eastern Caribbean Institute for Agriculture and Forestry, a BSc in General Agriculture from the University of the West Indies, and a Master's in Science in Agricultural Diversification, also from the University of the West Indies. He has also obtained specialized training in project management. So please, with all that said, actually I had more, but I think I can stop there because we do get the point. So get ready to be inspired, challenged, and empowered to take action. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to the exceptional Mr. Michael Dalton.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Matthews, Chair for this evening's proceedings. Protocol having been established already, I will adopt that and go straight into the short presentation that I have for you this afternoon. But I must say this though, I was a little taken aback by your citation there. I was wondering at one point if you were speaking about someone else. You have done your research indeed. And it is indeed my pleasure to deliver this short address to you, the graduating class of this initiative from Helen's Daughters. As I understand it, you have been engaged in a very fruitful and worthwhile course with Helen's Daughters Virtual Academy over several weeks in 2023. My perusal of the course shows that you have had lectures and presentations on sustainable development, agribusiness development, nutrition, agrotourism, food safety, among other topics. Excellent topic areas for today's agri-food systems. Think about it. In these small islands, with their own vulnerabilities, what could be more important than building agriculture on a sustainability platform so that whatever we do is minimally impactful on the environment, provides a bountiful harvest, and yet, from the business angle, is still profitable. And even if you're not involved in commercial agriculture, but only backyard planting, that you're able to cultivate such that you reduce your spending on food while improving the nutrition for yourself and your family, and have some control over the safety of what you let into your body. I can't think of any other activity which is more important than the cultivation of food. In our environment, which is for the most part rural, this is a critical undertaking. And even in urban areas, food production is still very possible. Vegetables of all kinds can be grown here. You name it, we grow it. From the common ones, tomato, sweet pepper, cabbage, okra, cucumber, watermelon, lettuce, and so on, to the less common ones, broccoli, cauliflower, and kale, and such. All sorts of roots and tubers, and not to mention fruit crops. There's just an abundance of things here that we can all grow, either for use and sale, or just for home use. And for the good neighbor, we must never forget the good neighbor who we can hand to over the fence for. Beyond food, just the simple act of walking in the garden makes you feel so much more in touch with nature, that you develop that more of an appreciation of all that we are blessed with. I tell you the truth. You see the tomato, sweet pepper, or what have you, that I myself grow, I feel so much more at ease eating them, knowing I would not do anything to poison myself. There's no better feeling than eating that which your hands have cultivated. That's it. I want to exhort you, though, to build on the knowledge that you have gained here. Consider this a foundation. Be inquisitive. Be ready to always venture into new things and new possibilities. Read more concerning these subjects you have been taught and apply them to what you're doing. You may fail sometimes, but often you will succeed and grow. This has to be your continuous quest, growth. So I must congratulate all involved for undertaking this journey. You, the participants who have stayed the course and who I'm sure would have had to attend a certain percentage of classes in order to graduate here today. Helen's daughters, for undertaking this initiative and organizing this course to enhance knowledge among women involved in agriculture and food, and in the process contribute to the food and nutrition security of the country. We at ICA are aware of the wonderful work of this organization. In fact, in October 2021, we had actually conferred the title of ICA Goodwill Ambassador on Caitlin Carew, founder and executive director of Helen's Daughter, in acknowledgement of her contribution to agriculture and rural development in the sub-region. I must say, anyone who is inspired to walk across boundaries and walk across islands, to bring people together, to advance this cause and this common quest we have for regional integration, will meet with my fullest support, and I trust the full support of all of us. And then I must thank the facilitators, some of whom I know, very familiar with you. I'm happy to see that you're continuing the good work that you're doing in your substantive professions otherwise, whether you're teaching or working at some other technical institution, that you have actually took the time to invest in imparting what knowledge you have to these participants. I wish all of you the best in your endeavors going forward. And I urge those graduating today, again, to put your skills to the best use. You have to action knowledge for it to make sense. Use this knowledge and skills acquired to the best. God bless you all. Congratulations.
A million thank you, Mr. Dalton. Now, there is quite a bit of takeaway from what was said from his presentation tonight. Like I said, I know that many of you were actually inspired. He encouraged you, the participants, as well as all of us involved, to continue to educate ourselves, to try to move forward, to be agents of change, to try to grow in abundance, and to try to grow a variety, whether for use, and please don't forget your good neighbor. That is also an extremely important takeaway point. Pass something over the fence. Okay? Continue to learn. Do not be afraid of failure. Do not be afraid of failure. And regardless of how little you are doing, whether you are doing backyard gardening, you are farming on a large scale, just remember you are contributing to food security in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which means by large, you're definitely contributing to your country. So continue to do what you're doing. We want to thank you very much for those words, for the encouragement to our graduates, not all, and also our facilitators. I know that it haven't fell on deaf ears, and most persons are still beaming, and they are extremely excited, and they do agree with the words that you departed this evening. Thanks again, Mr. Dalton. We do appreciate your presence, and we thank you for taking time out to be here with us and giving us the keynote address. Now, in continuing with our agenda item, I keep telling you we do have a lot of talent. Now, our speaker for this evening, we're actually having one of the graduates do the graduate address for us. So without any further delay, I'm now going to invite Ms. Joyella Roberts to give the graduate address. Ms. Roberts, the mic is yours.
Good night, everyone. Allow me to adopt the protocol that has already been established. I am Joyella Roberts. St. Vincent is a beautiful island and the soil is quite fertile. And it is very important for us to acknowledge that the facilitators would have proceeded and produced a very informative session, and we are truly grateful and indebted to them. Helen's Daughter Rural Women's Academy. At first, I was on the epistle of thinking that this is too much for me to handle. However, I am not someone who backs down from a challenge, given the various different tasks that I am usually asked to perform. May I borrow the words of Marianne Williams? Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measures. As we reflect on this momentous occasion, we owe our facilitators here, who have worked tirelessly to serve us with enthusiasm and taught us to embrace the present, work towards the future, and learn through past experience. We owe them the depth of gratitude. Ladies, it is with great pleasure that we were served, and it is now time for us to take up the mantle and begin to serve or continue to serve, because after all, we are what we eat. From sustainable environment to nutrition facts, food safety, agrotourism, commercial enterprise, financial literacy, marketing produce, marketing it well, women. The world awaits the seeds that we plant today for a brighter future tomorrow. Lest we forget the boundless potential. Lest we forget the boundless potential of a mother who provides for the one that they love. We have been charged with a task, and I, for one, know that you sisters will not fail, but will prevail and persevere in this time when we are needed most. We all play a pivotal role in the networking of providing a forum for food security and food assurance to our nation. So let us not only be farmers, but providers as we lift St. Vincent to a higher standard where agriculture is concerned. After all, remember that agriculture is the backbone of our nation. And with you and me pledging to join hand in hand, I know that we will definitely serve an uprising and bountiful, fruitful nation. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Joyella. And I think we can't reiterate enough, we cannot say it enough. Agriculture is, I think we have said backbone quite a few times tonight, but I think I'm going to say it maybe one more time. Who knows? You might hear it again, but agriculture is definitely the backbone. And we have to definitely take up the mantle and continue to take agriculture higher. She also mentioned, and she referred to you ladies as sisters. So we need to continue to build that collaboration between all of you, the ladies who trained here tonight, and also other farmers in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, other ladies who might want to get involved. Some persons only require that individual to help them to actually start to get motivated, self-motivated. They need that support. So Joyella, I want to thank you for that. I really appreciate your words. Now we would be moving into the highlight of this evening. And some of the ladies are looking forward to this. Never mind, our graduation is virtual. You all will be receiving your hard copy extremely soon, but I know you all will be even excited even tonight to actually be seeing the virtual certificates. Now, Helen Daughters provides training, mentorship, micro-investment, access to high-value markets, and a structured care system for rural women farmers who have largely been unacknowledged and under-supported. The organization uses the media and partnership with the public and private sectors to seek opportunity for female farmers, as well as putting food security and climate resilience in the public and policy agenda. In this way, Helen's Daughters positions rural women as key actors in driving sustainable development in the Caribbean. With that said, it gives me great pleasure to present these certificates to the graduating class of 2023. Alberta Davis, Alge King, Anastasia, Joselle, John, Anisha Williams, Azuba Jacobs, Bernadine Stapleton, John Fiona Primus, John Alavia Providence, Milo Brown, Joyella Roberts, Joylyn Lampkin, Keisha Williams Franklin, LaDonna Lewis Williams, Michelia Morgan, Michelle Peters, Natalie N. Constance, Natalie Huggins, Natisha Lorraine, Patrice Bilingi, Phyllis John Primus, well deserved, Valencia Sayers, Juanita Olivier, our songbird, Shafika G. Andrews, Sharon Allen, Sherian St. Hill, Salomai Monroe, Vanessa Lockhart, Valtina Richards, Angeline S. Powell, Daniela Maloney, Amanda Tapin McPhee, Euriska Elma Maloney, and Sherla Francis. Congratulations to the ladies this evening. You are officially farmers of the Helen's Daughters Rural Women's Academy. Congratulations, ladies. Well deserved. Now we are at our final agenda item for this evening. And I must say this presenter is an extremely special presenter to us. This individual who will be bringing us the closing remarks, no other than Miss Mishka Edwards. Now, Miss Mishka Edwards was the facilitator for sustainable agriculture. And I must say, I've never met anybody so excited about agriculture before. Recently, we were speaking and she was excited to go and milk a cow. I can't even remember what the conversation was about, but I remember she told me about she being excited to go and milk somebody else's cow. So Ms. Edwards, she is really a passionate educator in the field of general agriculture, having dedicated 15 years to this area of expertise. Born and raised in the Grenadines, Miss Edwards' heart lies in agriculture, and she has pursued this passion as a part-time farmer and an ambitious agripreneur. With a strong desire to contribute holistically to the development of the agricultural sector in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, she aims to make a positive impact from the faculty to the fields and from the effort to the enterprise. Among her agricultural pursuits, Ms. Edwards is deeply involved in pineapple production, as well as product development and post-harvest technology. Beyond her personal ventures, she generously volunteers her services to various farmers' cooperatives, women and youth groups in rural parts of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Her focus is on product development, sustainable agriculture, and post-harvest technologies, which she sees as an essential component in ensuring the nation's food security, nutrition, and providing gainful employment for the citizens of St. Vincent and Grenadines. Ms. Mishka Edwards, I don't think I need to say much more. We are now going to ask Ms. Edwards to bring closing remarks. Thank you.
A pleasant good night to everyone. I just had to laugh about the milking of the cow. I'm actually doing some cheese, so I needed some fresh milk. So I'm doing goat milk and also with cow milk and other milk from like coconuts and what's not. All right, well, we have come to the end of such a lovely session, and I'm just going to bring short closing remarks. Right, protocol has already been established. I am very pleased to have been a part of this lovely journey with our farmers during the training and while we're going on field trips. This training would not have been successful if it wasn't for you ladies. And I just want y'all to give yourself a pat on the back for putting up with these 7 weeks of training, especially on nights and after work. I know you get home, you're tired, and you did it all. I mean, many didn't stick through it, but you all did. And I just want to congratulate you all, especially on nights when I was there saying just 10 more minutes, just 10 more minutes. As I said, this training would not have been possible without everyone who were enrolled in this Ag-cademy, right? Remember the reason you got involved in this training. Food security is not, it's everyone's business. It's everyone's business. It's just not your neighbor's business, but food security is everyone's business, right? And please remember the 4 pillars that is built on. You need access, utilization, stability, and so on, right? With that being said, start wherever you are. I know I've met a lot of farmers who keep saying that, oh, let me get this in place, let me get the land. Start where you are, because just by starting where you are, you can actually develop from this. Start small, but think big. Don't forget to network. When you think that you don't know how to do something, reach out to me, reach out to anybody in the group, right? We're here to help each other, share seedling, share seeds. I'm hoping that you all become a part of Eco Gardens, who actually utilizes the campus during my downtime to grow produce. I just want to congratulate everyone here tonight for being a part of this training. We're looking forward to more. Please remember, start small, think big. We had lovely training such as nutritional marketing. Remember, let your backyard be your pharmacy. When you're thinking about your pumpkin and all the carotenoids, nutritional marketing would have prepared you to know what is in your food, right? Your food are nutraceuticals, right? You have to think about the flavonoids and the polyphenols that are found in your food. We need to grow local, eat more. Look back on your foreparents, how long they lived, less diseases and so on. We need to start growing what we eat. Everybody backyard should have a garden going forward from today. As I said, the same barrel that we import food in, we could take that barrel and turn it into a mean of growing food. And I just like to congratulate everyone and keep the love going. Reach out to me at any time, and just congratulations, everyone. Have a good night.
Thank you very much, Ms. Edwards. We truly appreciate it. So in closing, I would just like to thank everybody who participated tonight. I would like to thank Ms. Shafika Andrews, who did such a wonderful job at delivering the national anthem. Our prayer by Ms. Natasha Lawin. You always have to put God first and in everything you do. So thank you very much for that, for giving us the prayer. Our first presentation by Miss Angeline Powell, and I know we have talent because everything was just explosive. The welcome address by our CEO and founder, Mrs. Caitlin Karu Afifa. Our remarks from our facilitator, Ms. Sam Alex, who truly remains an inspiration for nutrition. Thank you very much. Always a pleasure. Listening to you. You are truly inspirational. Greetings from the Ministry of Agriculture by Mr. Renato Gomes, the Chief Agriculture Officer. And we always want to take time out for these officials who would usually go beyond the call of duty to ensure that other activities related to and unrelated to government are actually taking place and that their presence are felt. And we definitely will be looking forward to networking more with the Ministry of Agriculture, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Thank you so much again for that. To our next presentation by Mrs. Phyllis Primus, I might say that was definitely a mic job. We want to thank you so much for that and for that light humor. When you started first, I was like, okay, this lady taking a call before doing her presentation, but you know, you really pulled us right in. You had our attention from start to end. You really knew how to just ensure that we keep looking and keep listening. Thank you so much for that. We truly appreciate it. To Mr. Michael Dalton, who gave us our keynote address. It was truly inspiring. And while I was doing my research, like I said, I really did my research on you, and You know, when I was reading and looking at the different areas, I must say you truly are an inspiration, and I would like to encourage you also to continue doing what you are doing in the areas of agriculture, to keep the collaboration and to keep the networking. Thank you so much for being here with us. We truly appreciate it. Miss Joella Roberts for giving the encouragement and the words of motivation to her sisters. It truly was inspiring. We even enjoy the little scene, the little light moment between you and your grandma. We did enjoy that because we do believe that the different generations, they do help to motivate and mold others. As you can see, that was one of the inspirations for our CEO and our founder. So we really want to thank you so much for motivating your sisters this evening. Miss Mishka Edwards, we thank you so much always for being involved. We can always call on you last minute, whether it is to facilitate or to assist the ladies with the field trips, to do the farm visits, etc. We want to thank you so much for everything that you have been doing for the organization and everything that you'll continue to do. To our graduates, I want to thank you ladies so much for really sticking the course and continuing to do what you do. We would like to encourage you to continue that collaboration among your peers, continue to use the WhatsApp chat to communicate, continue to be there for each other. Okay, so with that being done, I would like to say good night and congratulations again, ladies.
One question. Can we get our certificate in hard copy? And another question. I lost all the information because I changed phone. So I don't know how I could get it back.
We would have a discussion about that at the end. Okay, WhatsApp me privately, please.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks again
Thank
to
you.
everyone for joining us tonight. We truly appreciate you being here. Congratulations again, ladies. Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good
Thank
night,
you.
everyone.
Good night.
Awesome,
Thank you.
ladies. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, farmers.
Congratulations, everyone. Good
Thank
night.
you. Night, night.
And please don't forget to sign up. Remember, the registration will be open until the end of February, so you have to sign up to officially become a member. Even though you have graduated the academy, you're still required to complete the application process. Additionally, you do not have to be a graduate of the academy to sign up to become an official member of Helen's Daughters. So please remember to complete the application. Thank you. Have a blessed night.
Thank you. Bye.
Just carefully separate the ups, skin, and meat using a patient knife technique.
I'm basic.
Goodbye.
Good night.